This week's edition of Grappler's Keep is brought to you once again by Diet Water. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show, and as we're winding down the dog days of August and heading towards that big Labor Day weekend, make sure whatever you're laboring on doesn't put you in vain too much, because we don't want you getting too hot and sick and dehydrated. So make sure you keep yourself hydrated with that one product that has all of that great water taste, but still only half of those dreaded water calories. The one, the only, Diet Water. This product's only available in stores where it is sold. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are time zone-wise on this island earth. This is Kentucky Hawkeye, KY Hawkeye, your host here for Hawkeye's Old Time Gaming Emporium. It is Saturday night, which means 1, 2, 3 parfaits are on special tonight behind the counter. Get with Tori right away as she gets you seated in your table or booth, or if you're sitting at the counter spinning around on those fun little red cushion seats there in front of the counter. Get your orders into Tori so she can get them over to Virgil so he can get everything made up for you as we get ready to enjoy the night by realizing that Saturday is also the night for Grappler's Keep, our WWE 2K24 universe, where a number of characters from all your favorite tabletop RPG genres compete in a ring that we like to call the Dice Tray. We just finished last week having our latest premium live event, the Joust. Had a lot of good matches there. Had some very good matches for the belts and all that. I don't think we didn't have very many belt changes, if at all, I don't think, which is going to make things more interesting as we head towards our next premium live event. That will be Melee Madness, our version of the Royal Rumble. And I thought, rather than having rivalries going on so that way only certain wrestlers are focused on, we're going to have no rivalries for the next 6 shows, as we're going to give you a good chance to see everybody so you know who you want to root for as they compete to try to get one of those later numbers so they can have a better chance of winning Melee Madness. And winning the Melee Madness match will get them a title shot for either the Women's Lady of Valor Championship belt or the men's Master of Melee Championship belts. So very important that they win those matches, and we'll see what happens, because all 30 of our wrestlers will be all 30 men and all 30 women will be competing in those events. So the better they do here might improve the numbers that they draw to find out how soon they are in the ring. The later you get into the match, the better chance you have to win. So, without any further ado, since we used all the ado making dinner last night, let's go ahead and get things started. Dare to enter the Dice Tray? Welcome to Grappler's Keep. Alright, let's go ahead and get things started. Let's look here at the news real quick. Only one news item to note. Adasha has been cleared by the medical staff once again to compete, which may have been affecting her during the Tavern Brawl PLE last week, but we're glad to see that she's back in. She and her tag team partner will not be on the card this week. We're giving her some time to recover. So let's show you the matches we do have on the card. I don't know why the game is goofing this should not be Charity versus Wicked. This should actually be the tag team of Thrill and Chill, our Queens of the Keep women's tag team champions, going up against the tag team known as Anarchy. But that's what this match is supposed to be. So I don't know why it's doing it this way, but it is. In our second match, we're going to alternate tag team singles, tag team singles, tag team singles. So next week, in the second match, we'll have Neil Caillo going up against Feline Locke. In women's tag team action, we will have our Clara Keelers going up against Sister Cyber. In singles action, our women's Lady of Valor champion will be going up against Annalith in a non-title match. In women's tag team action, we will have the Hag Sisters going up against the Interlude. And in our main event for the women's side, the Queen's Court, Cheryl Aranoma will be trying to block Belle Sanders from bearing this Hunter's Mark for the 4th time and earning a title shot against Warble. We will see if she's able to do that or not. And with that, let's go ahead and get things started in the Queen's Court. Oh, this is putting some sort of looks like it's created some sort of rivalry. I thought I had all the rivalries off, but we'll fix that later on. So it looks like it is just going to be singles action of Charity versus Wicked. This should be an interesting matchup here. Our Victorian Noir Lady of Proper Society going up against one of our ladies out of the post-apocalyptic wastelands. This should be a fun matchup here. Definitely. Charity's not that small of a person, but she's going to be going up against a bigger, strong powerhouse in Wicked. So let's go ahead and head to the arena and get things started. Welcome to Diet Water Arena, everyone. And let's see who comes out first. It is Charity Philpott, half of the women's tag team champions known as Thrill and Chill, and I need to tune the sound down a little bit. There we go. All right, Charity Philpott, modern Victorian woman, fighting all the evils in the world as she sees them. Has been kind of embracing a little bit the dark side herself lately in some of her matches as of late. We'll have to keep an eye on her, see if maybe she's been hanging around the dark side too much. And coming out is her opponent. Alright, Wicked, out of the wastelands when not finding trouble. Trouble always finds her. Which is probably a good thing because she likes trouble. Making her way down again. These two are normally tag team competitors. We've seen Wicked in a few singles matches here. We've definitely seen Charity in a lot of singles action as of late. So this will be a good warm-up for them for the Melee Madness. Definitely doing her best to get the crowd up and going. Will not have the guidance of Spectre at her side. Alright, looks like we're set and ready to go. And we're off, and Wicked comes right in with the shots. Quick kick there. Wrapping her up. So for a guillotine, no. Flipped her over into a powerbomb. Nice little combination of moves and flips there. So and she's got some technical skill to go behind the physical prowess here. Wraps her up, and nothing like a good old-fashioned suplex to get things going. Goes right to the ground and pound like we would expect her to try to do. Take advantage of her probable strength superiority. Slams that arm down hard onto the dice tray and keeps going with the kicks and stomps. Pulls her up and a nasty knee lift. Looked like to the jaw there. Works her way around. Grabs her by the leg, but nope, she's ready. Catches Wicked with a nice little enziguri kick there. And now a few soccer kicks of her own. Slams her hard down under the mat. Maybe she's just trying to feel Wicked out. Helps her up part of the way. Ripcord into a forearm shot and another stomp. And now some more quick soccer kicks to the head and a big quick slam down. Because of her proper breeding, she probably feels she's a lot superior to Wicked, but right now it's kind of showing as she's just kicking the life out of the face of Wicked. Now stomp to the leg. And with that, Wicked rolls outside, decides got to break the momentum here, comes back in. Charity's ready for it, but gets a forearm, and Charity gets the forearm shot back, and a nice quick neck breaker out of nowhere. Another big stomp as she's trying to master things here. Run to the ropes. Nasty basement drop kick. Right to the head. Another big stomp. And right now it is all Charity Philpott. Wicked tries to escape to the corner and kicks her way free from whatever Charity had planned. Wraps her up, but Charity's got a hold of her by the back of the head again. Puts her up against the ropes. And quick snap mare into the ropes and goes with a big kick. Nope. Swing and miss in the kick, but a big double stomp, and now goes for the pin. But only barely over a 1 count. Didn't even get to 2. She thought she had it there, but looks like not. Slams the head down. Strikes a little posing there. She waits for Wicked to get up. And now Wicked whips her into the ropes. It's a nice quick spin around into an arm drag takedown. Nice little maneuver there. Springboard into a tornado DDT. Pulls her up, and here comes Wicked. Big bear hug. Looked like she was going for a belly-to-belly suplex, but Charity forearm shots her way out of that one. Hard whip into the ropes. Drops down. Nice arm drag takedown of her own. Almost a hip toss. Straight down. Pulls her up. Quick kick. Wraps her up, and looks like she's going to go for the cincher here. Has her wrapped up. Going to try to make Wicked tap out. She's got it locked in good and tight, and now she breaks it. Waits for her to get up and runs in with a big haluva kick and just knocks her over the top rope. Big kick to the back. Wipes her hands again. As the count starts, big stomp to the leg. Let's see what Charity's got planned here. Pulls her up. Throws her back into the ring. It's going to take her time coming back in on a different side than she throws Wicked in. Not a bad strategy. Just waiting for her to get up. Nope. She's going to come after her instead. Changes her plans there. Pulls her up. Wraps it around, tries to hammerlock the arm. Big forearm shot to get free, and now Wicked gets some offense going. A little revitalized here. Wraps that arm around the rope and pulls backward on it. Now with the big stomp, another big stomp, another. And now it's Charity who's down and grasping for the ropes here. Wicked's ready for big knife edge chop. Wraps the leg around the rope. Going to take out one limb and then the other. Taking that foundation away. Shoulder block doesn't go much of anywhere. Charity takes advantage and ripcords her into a big knee lift. Big double stomp again. Goes for a move there, but nice dragon screw reversal there by Wicked. Pulls her up. Big kick to the back. Slams the arm down. Pulls her up. And now a hard whip into the corner. And nails her with the Baron boot. Hooks the leg for the pin. And it is over. And the victory goes to Wicked. And it looks like she's hurting a little bit. She's got plenty of weeks to recover before Melee Madness. But nonetheless, you got to wonder how she's doing. Hopefully, it's just something that she can work out in the training room or get some quick medical help with. Charity's not moving anywhere either. 3 stars, good way to start. Looks like this has got it set up as a rivalry, even though I'm not looking to have a rivalry. Yeah, it set it up as rivalry, as it has with Endless Warble. Okay, so I got to fix this. It set up some rivalries on its own without telling me. That's not very nice to do, game. Not very nice at all. All right, let's go to women's singles action here. We have Naomi Kio is going up against the Baroness of the Keep, Feline Locke. We have Sci-Fi going up against Superhero here. Should be some fun action coming up here. They've gone at each other a few times. I think Neol's had upper hand in victories in one-on-one action between these two, but we'll see what happens here. Every match is something new and different. So this is going to be a fun one. Let's head right back to Diet Water Arena and catch the action. Coming out first, it's Neil. Naomi Kio, she is from outer space, hails from Ganymede, one of the moons around Jupiter. Highly skilled, and as you notice, she does not have eyes like we do. There are spots there, but she does not have eyes there. Instead, she does everything via psionics, is where she knows what she's doing, where she is, and what everything looks like in her mind. So she does not need sight to know what your next move is going to be. Let's see how well she can anticipate the moves of her opponent here tonight. She's definitely gotten quite the fan following since arriving here from outer space. And looks like she's ready to roll. Alright, it's Feline Locke, Baroness of the Keep. She won the Coronation Tournament and is entitled to wear that crown until we have the Recoronation Tournament next year. We'll see how she does. She's our Frost Queen out of the superhero realm. They say the only place on her that's not cold is her heart, but sometimes she can be pretty cold-hearted there inside the ring. We'll see how she's able to do in her match tonight. Going into Melee Madness, you've got to think that the people who have more experience in singles wrestling are going to have the advantage, because, face it, the tag teams are used to having help, and they won't necessarily have help in the ring. It's going to be everyone for themselves. So let's see how well these two do to secure themselves a better slot. Neil looks like she's set and loose and ready to go. Feline's got the game face. She's set. So is our ref, and there's the bell, and here we go. And Neil goes right into a jawbreaker to start everything off. Pulls Feline up to her feet. Kick to the legs, and misses on that attempt, and Feline gets some shots in her own, some quick strikes, picks her up right into a shin breaker, into a dragon screw takedown. Nice set of moves there. But now Neol's got a hold of Feline by the back of the neck, puts her up against the ropes, spins around, throws her outside onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats there outside the ring. Looks like she's contemplating something. Here comes the suicide dive. Nope. A drop kick through the ropes and nails her with it. Now stomps on the leg. Grabs the other leg. Stump puller one way. And now the wrong way. Feline tries to get back up to her feet before more damage can be done, but a quick snapmare instead. And a basement drop kick right to the head. Pulls her up to her feet as the count moves up to 3. Trying to take her to the ring, it looks like Feline knocks herself free with a few elbow shots of her own and throws her into the ring apron. Now Neil throws Feline back into the ring. She's back in as well by the 6 count, and we're back with action. Quick snap mare, and that drop kick to the head again. Big stomp that misses. Feline's able to roll out of the way and tries to take Neil to the corner, but no going there. She fights her way free. And now Feline goes head first into the turnbuckle. Forearm shots back and forth, and down onto the mat goes Feline, and Neil keeps it going with a series of stomps. Feline rolls out of the corner, only get the leg stomped on again. And our sci-fi person hits the big clothesline, and outside on the Eldritch Blast safety mats again go our 2 wrestlers. Neil's got a hold of her, going to go for that stump, the stump pullers again, it looks like. And it looks like they're taking their toll on the leg of Feline as Neil works her way around, comes back inside the ring, maybe hoping for a count-out victory. But nope, Feline gets up. She's going to walk her way around, loosen that leg up a little bit. And now she'll come in as Neil waits. Ref is almost in the way, and Feline uses it as a block for her to get a quick spear in and then do some ground and pound. Wraps her up. Nice over-the-shoulder throw there by Feline, and Neil goes outside the ring to break the momentum. Comes back in. Feline's waiting for her. Has her by the nape of the neck, takes her all the way across to the other ropes. And now puts her up in the ropes. Nice enziguri kick to put her out into the ropes. And a diving Hurricane Rana onto the mats outside. Neil gets right back up, only be thrown over the shoulder again by Feline. And now Feline's starting to put some stuff together. Another shin breaker into a dragon screw, and I think Neil just missed hitting the steps. Knee shot there by Feline. Grabs her by the legs, flips her over, and an elbow drop right onto the knee, it looks like. Now another big stomp on the arm. Waits for Neil to get up and slams her down onto the mats again. Pulls her up to her feet. Throws her down to the other corner, hitting right before the steps, it looks like. Neil's holding her leg now. Feline is holding the arm down. Big stomp onto the hands. Doing everything she can to slow Neil down. His count goes to 7. Now 8. Will Neil get back up in time? Or has Feline done the damage? 9. I don't think she's going to make it in time. No, she doesn't. Just barely missed getting in. And the count-out victory goes to Feline. There you see Neil back outside trying to recover from that beating outside the ring that Feline gave her. A big win for the Baroness as we head towards Melee Madness. Looking proud of herself. Some say count out is not a great way to win, but some will say a W is a W. So only 1.5 stars, probably because of how it ended and how quickly it ended. So we'll take that with the grain of salt that comes with it. Now back into what should be tag team action. Here we go. We have our healers, our clerics here, ready to go up against Sister Cyber. So we have Fantasy going against the cyberpunk world. So this will be a interesting matchup here to see how things are going. And I gotta check something in my memory here. Divine Smite. For some reason, my mind was going blank on the name of the Clerics tag team. They are Divine Smite. For some reason, my mind went blank on it. So it'll be Divine Smite against Sister Cyber inside the ring for what will be for sure a tag team match. And without any further ado, let's go ahead and head back to Diet Water Arena. And here comes our first ones. They are Divide Smite, Jilin, and Brennelor, both half-elves, both clerics. Brennelor will heal you and bless you later after she destroys you. Jilin is a little bit more relaxed about things than Brennelor is, but don't mistake that for lack of focus. She can be just as vicious in there once things get going. I haven't seen them in tag team action for a while. It'll be good to see them going at it here as they try to get the crowd up and going. As you can see, Jilin's a little bit more relaxed and subdued, whereas Brennelor looks like she's all business inside there, and looks like they are ready to go. Even Jilin's starting to look serious now as we wait for our other tag team to come in. Here is Sable, our cyberpunk gal, master of cyber implants. Rescued her sister Shiny from death. That's the only person she trusts. And now she strikes the pose as she sets up the mental cyberlink to her sister Shiny, who was saved and is repaired and maintained by Sable. She has no memory of the past, only remembers the now. So every match for her inside the dice tray is a new experience, at least in her mind. Sable has things set up. They're here out of the cyberpunk world, going up against our two members of the fantasy realm. Should be a fun matchup here to see how the styles go, but all four tend to be quite technically oriented, so this will be interesting to see. It'll be Brennelor going up first against Shiny, who will be starting it out for them. Here's the bell, and here we go. And Shiny wastes no time, does some handsprings and nice little spin there. Has Brennelor a little bit off balance. Now hard whip into the corner. Pulls her out. Springboard. Nice Hurricane Rana. Waiting for Brennelor to get up. Into the ropes. And a sliding enziguri kick it looked like there. Impressive. Pulls the arm out. Big stomp right on the shoulder area. Pulls Brennelor right back up to her feet. Hard whip into the corner again. Goes up with a big knee shot. Now throws her out of the corner. Double stomp to the gut. And a kick to the face it looks like. And with that we'll have a quick tag. And in comes Sable. Sable looks to make sure where Jilin is. Now goes back to the stomping here. Pulls Brennelor up. She's ready. Arm drag throw right there. Pulls her down, pulls her up, and face slam right into the mat. And with that, she will make the tag as well. And in comes Jilin. Comes in with a running body press there. Caught Sable off guard, pulls her up, big headbutt, and she's going to go right for a pin. Doesn't even get a 1 count, but sends the message. Sable still recovering, it looks like. And she's whipped hard into the corner. Jilin waits. Pulls her out again hard into the turnbuckle, face first. Wraps the arm around the rope. Uses the middle rope for extra leverage before she's forced to break it. Big knife edge chop, and there's the tag. Some double team action coming here. Pull her up. Put her up on the top turnbuckle. Not safe place to be. What they got planned here? A double backdrop there. Nicely executed. And now Brennelor's in the ring, flips her back over, grabs the leg. A big knee into the back of the hamstring, another shot, and a third for good measure. And with that, it'll be a quick, looks like they're going to go for the very quick tags. Jilin comes right back in. Grabs the leg, stump puller, throws her across the ring. Pulls the arm out, big stomp right onto the shoulder. Pulls her up. And now a hard whip into the corner. And Sable elbows her way free before Jalen can start anything. But quick series of strikes by Jalen, but a swing and a miss. Sable comes right back with a stomp to the back of the leg. Pulls her up. Ripcords her into a lariat. Still has a hold of the arm. Ripcords her into a lariat again. Doing this right in front of Brenlor. And another lariat. Brenlor has enough, gets a strike in of her own. Sable goes right back in to Jalen, throws her into their corner. Pulls her out. And it's hard shots into the turnbuckle. And Jalen, I'm not sure if she knows where she is right now. There's the tag. Shiny will come back in. Pulls her up. And a nicely executed neck breaker there. Goes for the pin, but only a 1 count. Shiny thought she had something there. Gets plenty of shock, but not enough awe. Kick to the back. Pulls her up to her feet once again. And ripcords, nope, reversal by Jalen. And a Shiny goes into the corner. And now Shiny goes hard into the turnbuckle. Big forearm shot there, and Shiny goes down. Goes after Sable, but Sable gets the better of that exchange. Walks right into a boot from Shiny. Gave her some time to recover. Shouldn't have, and now hard into the corner again. Jalen trying to fight her way out. Goes up. Nice. Flip over maneuver here. Goes for the pin, but Sable right there for the save. And now the hard whip into the corner. Shiny goes across town. Big forearm shot by Jalen. Here's the tag. Brenlor's going to be coming in. Setting her up. Pulls her up on top. As if for a power bomb and an assisted power bomb. Clothesline combo. Hooks the leg for the pin. But kicks out at 2. Brenlor thought they had it there. Pulls her up. Now hard whip into the corner. Big knife edge chop. Pulls her out. Hard into the turnbuckle again. Gonna put one legger up on the rope. Undefended kick strike there onto Shiny, who's limping a little bit. Shiny kicks herself free with the other leg. Wraps her up. Nice driving slam down, but Brenlor gets right back up. Shot to the back. And back into the corner goes Shiny. Here's the tag. Jalen coming back in. Sets up the double boot. Just throws Shiny right into it. Jalen goes up to celebrate, giving Shiny enough time to tag. And here comes Sable. Takes advantage. Gets the shot. Wraps her around. Nasty. Hits the Goomba. DDT. Waiting for her to get up. Hits her with the kinetic elbow. Goes for the pin. But Brenlor's right there for the save. And with that, she goes after Brenlor, but gets a forearm shot in the face. Instead, goes after Brenlor again. This time gets the better of it. Now goes after Jalen, who's ready. Comes back inside the ring. And now Jalen finds herself whipped into the enemy corner. Now Sable has the boot right on the chin, trying to cut down the airflow. And down goes Jalen. Sable alley-oops her out. And she's going to go up top rope. Jalen hoping to get to a tag. But Sable goes for the elbow, but nobody home. Jalen saw it coming. Maybe Brenlor warned her. Hard whip into the corner. Kind of a battle cry there from Jalen. There's the tag. They're going to go for that power bomb clothesline combo again, it looks like. And they nail it. Down goes Sable. Brenlor for the pin. And somehow Sable kicks out. Brenlor thought she had it. Pulls her up to her feet. And now a hard whip into the corner. Flurry of elbow shots there. Down she goes. Goes up top. Moonsault. Double flip, hits it. Gets the double blessing and gets the pin as Shiny stands there in shock. And the victory goes to Divine Smite. Good win for them. As they celebrate a victory, they'll be going possibly against each other in Melee Madness, so enjoy the teamwork while you can. 4-star match. Can't argue with that. Some good stuff there. Now, we will go into women's singles action here. This is a non-title match here. Warble is Our Lady of Valor Women's Champion. She cashed in the women's Hunters mark and defeated Jillian to get the match. Annalith to get the match. Annalith, the previous week, had won the Lady of Valor Championship by cashing in the bag of holding that she had won a few premium live events back. But the following week, Warble cashed in, and despite help from her friends in Fatal Attraction, Annalith got the victory here. So this is kind of a grudge match for Annalith. Perhaps if she can show that she can get a win here, she might be able to earn a title shot to get that belt back. We'll see what happens. Warble's in the ring, and here comes Annalith. No wait, and Warble's ready for her. And now the ground and pound begins. First one and then the other. Not a lot of like between these two. Ref gets them separated here. Tells Warble stay back, make sure it's neutral, and now there's the bell. And here we go. Annalith comes right in with a kick, but Warble gets right back up. Hard whip into the corner. Big forearm strike. In the corner, wraps the arm around. Tries to get a little extra pull before she's made to break it. As we have two fantasy characters going up here. And goes right for the sleeper. Catches Annalith out of surprise, out of nowhere. We don't see this much out of Warble. Can't she get herself free? She's able to bridge out. We'll see how much this affects her if Warble can take advantage, but a big boot by Annalith. Slams Warble down, who pops right back up. They hook up. Annalith whipped hard into the corner. Big clothesline by Warble. Warble not afraid to get down and dirty. She's a Kenku rogue. Reversal, and Warble finds herself on the ring apron only. Drop kicked off onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats. Annalith goes out to greet her. Hooks the arm. Hooks it around, and a big kick to the back. Rolls her up, another kick to the back. Pulls her up. Wraps around, big German suplex there. Outside the ring, that's gotta hurt. And another big knee shot. And I just realized here, when we converted to into 2K24, she's a tiefling. Annalith's supposed to have horns on. I gotta fix that later on tonight. Need to make a note of that. As the count goes to 6, pulls her up. Has her by the back of the neck. Throws her back into the ring. Annalith follows, both in before the count of 8. Warble slow to get up. Annalith comes right after. Slams her back down again. Pulls her up to her feet. Wraps the arm around, hooks the leg. Hits her with the chaotic turn, going for the pin. And Annalith gets the victory. Annalith making a statement saying that she should have the belt around her waist. One of the 3 members of the women's faction known as Fatal Attraction, along with Annabelle Dukes and the Growl Queen herself, Binyun Maitlar. Annalith seems very proud of herself. Alright, back to more women's tag team action here as we have 2 very distinct completely different tag teams here. We have the Hag Sisters, Crazy May and Devious Dora, going up against our Elven Bards here. They are Mira Visk and Dia Hanu, otherwise known as the Interlude. This should be an interesting match here. Crazy May is all power and strength. Mira and Dia are more on the technical side, as is Dora a little bit, but not quite. But she's on a kind of a different scale than our two bards are. So let's see what happens when we join these four inside Diet Water Arena. And coming out first, from a marshlands near you, it's Crazy May. Trying to get the crowd up and going here. Followed by her tag team partner, that's Devious Dora Drek. Bringing the lantern. Definitely has Crazy May's attention now. Crazy May Lord Ladle, highly focused on that lantern. Probably how Dora keeping her attention right now as they make their way to the ring. Dora spends as much time doing her stuff as she does keeping track of and looking after her little sister, Crazy May. But don't take Crazy May for granted. Her magical skills are as big as she is. Hands the lantern back to her sister Dora, who blows it out. And we will see what they do here inside the ring tonight against our traveling bards. As it looks like they are set and ready to go. And here they come. From a tavern near you. They are the Interlude, Dia Hanu, Mira Visk, known to inspire themselves and others to get them to do things for them. They've been close a couple of times to earn the women's tag team belts, the Queens of the Keep Championship. Just barely missing out. But now they need to show themselves not only worthy for tag team, but show how well they can go inside the ring, perhaps by themselves. It's going to be Crazy May starting off against Mira Visk. The tall and the small, literally. And here we go. There's the bell. And Crazy May comes right at it. Big strikes. Nice page turn shot there. Pulls her up, back up to her feet. And now a hard whip into the corner. Pulls her out hard into the turnbuckle again. Grabs the leg. Undefended strike there. Here's the tag, and Dora's going to be coming in after we see some double team action. Hard whip into the corner, and a huge double back body drop. Both go outside. Dora's going up top rope already. Big diving, flying elbow shot. A big stomp. Big series of kicks right into a code breaker. Flips her over. Has both arms and just stomping between the shoulders, driving the face into the mat. You can see why she's called Devious Dora. Hard whip into the corner again. Big knee shot. Mira elbows her way free. Sorry about that. As Dora gets whipped into the corner. Pulls her out. Big knee shot to the chest. Goes upstairs and kind of a interesting accordion lock here, stretching her out on the ropes before the ref forces the 5-count break. Big stomp to the leg again. Pulls her up and a big forearm shot, and Dora goes down. And with that, Dia makes a very much needed tag, and here comes Dia. Dora comes in with a series of kicks. Now stomp on the hands, shot to the back. And with that, she will tag and bring in Crazy May. Dia's ready for her there in the center of the ring. Comes right in with a running knee shot. Goes after Dora. Forearm misses, but nice drop kick. Crazy May takes advantage with a running knee shot. Grabs the arm, holding it down. Big stomp onto the hand. That's the loop playing hand, the fret bar hand. Pulls her up. Scoops her up into a fireman's carry, but Dianu floats over, tries to get free, finds herself trapped in the corner and ripcorded right into a lariat. Dia goes out, comes back in, maybe trying to confuse Crazy May. Crazy May grabs the arm, twists it, almost like trying to break the hand there. Now a big running forearm shot there. Grabs the arm again. Unprotected shots to the head with the big boot, or big sandal in this case. Now chastising Dia. Leaps over her, goes outside. She's going to go up top rope. Big elbow drop of her own. Pulls her up. Hard whip into the corner. Here's the tag. Divas Dora coming back in. Double whip into the ropes. Double hip toss. Body all the way in as Dora celebrates. Dia gets away. Is able to tag. Mira comes right after Dora. Big series of strikes. Scoops her up. Hits a little white noise drop. Goes for the pin. But not even a 2 count. As Dora gets up. Big forearm shot there by Mira. Into the ropes goes Dora. Shoulder block misses. But that clothesline by Dora didn't. Mira back up to her feet. Spins her around, going for a neck breaker, but no, Mira's able to break out of it and hit one of her own. Almost like his combination neck breaker, skull cracker there with her hitting the head on the shoulder. There's the tag, and Dia comes right back in. Tries to get away. Dora catches her forearm shot to the back and hard whip into the corner. Hey, Wandering Silence and Iowa Blaze, however you say it. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, the Hags are quite a scary bunch. They can be. I know you like the Bards. Wandering. Iowa Blaze, thank you for that orange soda purchase there. As Dora picks her up. And a magic killer. Goes for a pin. And Mira came in for the save. Missed, but Dia kicked out on her own anyway. Mira gets out of the way. Oh, I'm doing good. Blaze is fine. Okay, goes for a double axe handle, but Dia gets out of the way. Hard rip into the corner. Dora's trapped in the corner. She doesn't want to be him. Goes with a knee. Dora catches it, reverses it. And now wraps the arm around the rope. I'm doing good, Blaze. It's been a good day so far. We got a good night of wrestling going here. We got the women going first in the Queen's Court. We'll have the men's roundtable coming here second. Big flurry of blows by Dia, ending with a basement drop kick. Looks to Mira, goes for the pin. Not even a 2 count. Plenty of shock, but not enough awe. Pulls Dora up to her feet. Wraps her up. Hard whip into the corner again. Knee shot hits this time. Here's the tag. Can set up some double team here. Double whip into the rope. And flying shoulder blocks from each side. Mira takes over. Brings Dora over to the neutral corner, hard into the turnbuckle. Puts her up top. That's the place you do not want to be sitting at here inside Diet Water Arena. There in the dice tray. Almost knocks her back over. Pulls her up. Let's see what she's got planned here. Nasty flip there off the top rope. Hits her with the base clef, I think there. Hits the tag, and here comes Dia back in. Looking Crazy May back. Now pulls her up to her feet. Wraps her up hard, whip into the corner. Another quick tag. Another double team. Let's see what happens after this whip the rope. The shoulder blocks again. I guess it works once. Crazy May looking for a tag, but Dora's nowhere in reach. Mira wraps her up. Nice little suplex. Dora tries to get right back up to her feet. Mira tries to wrap her up again, but this time Dora punches her way free as Crazy May comes over to visit Dora. And locked in some sort of armbar there by Dia. Coming in to try to get the save. Mira gets out on her own. Everybody's in the ring right now. The ref's counting, telling everyone else to get out as Mira whips Dora into the ropes. Nope, Dora reverses it. Quick kick to the gut. Forearm shot there. Wraps her up from behind. Nice little German suplex by Dora. Mira dives and gets the tag as Dora is either dancing to celebrate or trying to do some sort of incantation. Gets hit by a big boot by Dia. There's the count, but only a 2 count. Pulls her up to her feet. Dora, nice. Fireman's carry reversal. Grabs the arm, doing the shoulder stretch there. And with that, she's been in there long enough. She's going to tag, and in comes Crazy May. Dia not ready for it, but runs right into a knee. Now gets pulled up. And that magic killer hits it again. Goes for the pin. Mira there for the save. She hit the ref at the same time, I think. Crazy May throws Mira out of the ring and onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats. Now goes after Dia. Whips her into the corner. I think the ref's slowly getting up. Dia gets a shot or two. There's the tag. Body splash, gets whipped into a super kick from Dora. Hooks the leg for the pin. Mira nowhere in sight. And somehow Dia gets the shoulder up. I thought it was over there, everyone. Mira's back up on her feet. Dora in shock. Pulls her up. Big hip shot there. Hip check, and now she's going to tag and bring Crazy May back in. Dia slowly getting up to her feet. Punches her way out of whatever Crazy May had planned. Crazy May just pushes her off, hits her with a kick. Does the arm into the hammerlock, has her down on one knee. Dia doing the only thing she can, trying to punch herself loose, and she does. Whips Crazy May. Nope, May reverses her into the corner, but gets a big elbow shot. Now scoops her up. Dia's not able to take advantage. Nice over the shoulder throw. Pulls her up to her feet. Hard rip. Nope, reversal by Dia. Comes in with a big clothesline, and down goes Crazy May. Dia working her way around. Pulls her up to her feet. Has her now the hard whip across town to the other corner. Wraps the arm around the ropes. Trying to slow Crazy May down. Here's the tag. Has her set up. Whips her in. Fireman's carry. Rolling senton. 450 splash. And now Mira with the moonsault. Definitely coordination efforts here. Goes for the pin. And Dora is able to come in for the save. They almost had it right there. Mira chases Dora off. Pulls Crazy May up to her feet. Flips her over. Big double stomp to the gut. Crazy May rolls outside. Mira tags. Brings Dia back in. Dia is going to go check out Devious Dora. Gets a forearm shot. Another one. And now it's going to go for some beats of the drum onto Dora as Crazy May tries to get herself woke back up and into the ring. As Dora goes face first onto the mats, Dia sees Crazy May and's ready for her. Quick kick by Crazy May to the gut. Gets her out, scoops her up. Power slam straight down. Hooks the leg for the pin. And Dia kicks out one more time. Crazy May says, nope, that wasn't enough. Pulls her up, has both arms, and just stomping on the chest. Squeezing that air out. Scrapes the dust off her feet in Dia's direction as Dia pulls herself up in the corner. Hooks the arm around the rope again, and then a big clubbing forearm shot. Wraps it again, and another forearm shot, unable to block it. Greco-Roman knuckle lock, twists it over. Hand cracker right there. Now fireman's carry, but nope. Dia floats over and gets out. Whips Crazy May into the corner. See what she's got planned. Multiple knee shots. And now boot scrapes across the face into the ropes. Big running boot by Dia. Crazy May's down. Dia goes for the pin, but only a 1 count. Dia thought she had something there, but it wasn't enough. Pulls her up. Hard whip into the corner. Here's the tag. Mira's going to come in. Some double team action here. We'll see the double shoulders again. Nope. Big back body drop. Mira works her way around. Crazy May blocks that shot from Mira. Shot to the back, and now hard into the corner goes Mira. Wraps that arm around the rope again, and there's that clubbing forearm shot again. Unable to defend herself against another big clubbing forearm. Wraps her up, and she's gonna cast it. It's time for the Fey Realm. She's got the sleeper locked in. Dia comes in. Looked like Mira was fading fast. There's the tag. Now in comes Dora. Has her by the arm. Big stomp to the head. Couple more for good measure. Mira still shaking off the effects of that sleeper hold. Big series of forearm strikes here. That one struck true, but Mira trying to kick her way out. And does. Hard whip into the corner. Mira slow to follow up. Has her up. Big crossface. Another one just for good measure, and down goes Dora. Big knee shot, another boot. Now she's got that both pointed boots right on the chest there, right on the collarbone, and a double boot swing. And Mira's feeling pretty good right now. Celebrates as Dora tries to get for a tag. Mira looks like she's going to let her as she's too busy celebrating, and here comes Crazy May. Now she sees it and comes after. Quick kick, a big spinning kick. And down she goes. Pulls her up. Hard whip into the corner. Pulls her out. Knee shot. Goes up. She's going to do that upside down stretch. The rope wreck, I guess we'll call it for lack of anything else. Has to let it go. Before the 5 count. Pulls her up. Has the leg. Nice dragon screw. Still has a hold of the leg. Flips it over. And with that, looks like she will tag. And here comes Dia Hanu once again. Crazy May up to her feet. Hard whip into the ropes. Dia waiting. Shot right to the gut. Didn't even wait for anything. Hard whip into the corner again. Another quick tag. Holds the arm up. Unprotected shot to the gut. Wraps her up. Throws her down. And has locked in the swan song. Nope. Dora's in there to break it up. Ref chases her off. Hard whip into the corner again. And down goes Crazy May. Dia flips her over. Goes for the pin. And it is over. Dora unable to do anything with that one. And the victory goes to Long. There we go. A big win for the interlude here tonight. Showing their prowess. They showed some good doubles and singles action here as they celebrate a hard-fought victory. 4-star match. That was a good one. And now we will go to our women's main event here. Belle Sanders is the current bearer of the Women's Hunter's Mark. For those not familiar with how we run things here in Grappler's Keep, the Hunter's Mark is a fighting championship. Every time we have a stream, whether it's a regular stream or a premium live event, you must bear the Hunter's Mark. If you successfully bear the Hunter's Mark and win 4 times in a row, you can, the next week, you will be able to turn that in for a title shot against whoever has either the Lady of Valor Women's Championship or the Men's Master Melee Championship. This will be Bill Sanders' 4th time bearing the Women's Hunter's mark. If she's able to defeat Cheryl Aranoma, she will get a title shot next week against Warble. If Cheryl wins, then she will get a chance to bear the Hunter's mark. So, a very big match here. We've made this our main event here tonight. So, let's get right back to Diet Water Arena.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Women's Internet Fighting Championship.
Had to get a quick drink there. Coming out first, it's going to be Cheryl Aranoma. She's here to have fun and kick butt, preferably at the same time. She is our standard lady fighter out of the fantasy realm. And she would like to do nothing better than spoil Bill Sanders' chances for a title shot. Bill Sanders has held the Lady of Valor Championship before, losing it to Annalith when Annalith cashed in the bag of holding. As we see Cheryl flexing for us there inside the ring. And looks like she's ready to go. And coming out of the Weird Wild West, it is Bill Sanders, the best shot in the Weird Wild West. Will do whatever needs to be done no matter what, including to keep that championship belt around her waist at least one more time. Former champion. She's looking at this as her chance to get the title belt around her waist. Has some martial arts skills as well as just a good old-fashioned fighting desperado style. Likes to finish with that cyclone kick. We'll see if that's going to be enough to get the victory over Cheryl here tonight. And here's the belt that they're competing for. It is the Women's Hunter's Mark. Let's go back to ringside.
Introducing the challenger from wherever she wants, Cheryl. And her opponent from Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, the Women's Internet Fighting Champion, Bill Sanders.
All right, the fans are set. They know how big a match this is. A victory for Belle gets her a title shot against Warble next week. Cheryl says, yes, I want to take that belt home. You're not going to get a title shot before the rest of us. You've already had the title once. Cheryl's got the game face going. She's ready to go. Bill Sanders is chomping at the bit to get going here. Here's the bell. It's our main event. Here we go. And Bill comes right out swinging. Cheryl tried to get it in first, but Bill got the first shots, and now Cheryl's able to retaliate. Scoops her up. Drives her hard into the turnbuckle. Throws her out like last week's trash. Goes up on the rope to celebrate a little bit. And big kick before Bill can get back up again. Slams the arm down. Big elbow drop. Another elbow drop. A third, why not? Bill trying to get up. Cheryl on top of her, has her hooked up. Has the big spin going. And then drops her right down onto the mat. Pulls her up. Old-fashioned veal throw towards the corner. Some old school stuff here. Stump puller across the ring. Flips her over. Big stomp onto the leg. Cheryl going right at it. Not afraid. Big stomp to the back of the leg. Grabs the leg, another stomp to the back of the leg. Try to take that Cyclone out of commission. Works her way around, pulls her up to her feet. Hard whip into the ropes, waiting for her. Tries to scoop her up for some sort of body slam, but Cheryl blocks that. And a veal throw of her own of Cheryl. Pulls her up, knee cracker into the mat. And with that, Cheryl rolls to the corner to try to get up onto her feet. Bell ready for her with a shot to the gut. Pulls her out. And just throws her across the ring. And is already hooking the leg for the pin. Not even a 2 count. A little bit early. Cheryl back up to her feet. Wraps Bell up. Going for a power bomb, but Bell fights her way loose from that one. She's countering Cheryl. Now Cheryl's countering back on Bell with those elbows to the gut. They're countering it. They know each other pretty well. It looks like whipping the ropes. Drops down. Leapfrogs over. And just a big running elbow shot. Catches Bell flush. Big stomp to the arm. Pulls her up. Bell's ready. Arm twist reversal into a slam. Big stomp. Grabs the leg. And a big kick to the back of the hamstring. Bell celebrates a little bit. Pulls Cheryl up to her feet. Cheryl's ready with a couple of quick kicks and quick strikes. Big clubbing forearm shot. Pulls her up to her feet. And now hard into the turnbuckle. Pulls her out. Scoops her up. Nope, float over by Bell. Into an inverted DDT. They're counting each other well. Now just stomping the water out of the mud puddle. Pulls her up. Big kick to the back. Pulls Cheryl up to her feet. Hits her with the Cyclone. Hooks the leg for the pin. And Cheryl kicks out. Bell is in shock. I think she was yelling at the ref saying the count, maybe saying the count was slow. Cheryl rolls outside to try to recover on the Eldridge Blast safety mats. And here she comes. Suicide dive and nails Cheryl flush. Knocking her back down onto the mats. Throws the arm down. Cheryl right back up, however. Throws Bell into the corner, into the retaining wall by the Diet Water sign. Now comes back inside the ring. Waits for Bell. Ready for her when she comes out, but Bell's got the advantage here. Has her by the back of the neck here, taking her into the corner. Hard into the turnbuckle. Cheryl elbows her way free. Quick kick. Wraps her up. And has her set, stretching her out. She was going for the Minos there. Didn't get the tap out, but did some damage nonetheless. Goes up top. And double axe handle from the top rope onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats. Strikes a quick double crab pose, and now big elbow shot. Pulls Bell up to her feet. Throws her back into the corner. She's got to get Bell back inside the ring. Bell has the champion's advantage. She cannot lose the belt due to a disqualification or a countout. The count goes to 5. Cheryl being smart, not rushing, taking her time, waiting for her to get back in. Has the ref in between so she can get in safely. Quick kick there. Bell wraps her up and hits her with the tumbleweed. Hooks the leg. And Cheryl kicks out again. Bell's starting to wonder what she's got to do to put this fighter away. Pulls her up to her feet. Quick kick to the side. Cheryl right back up. Exchanging strikes. It's a slap fight, it looks like. Bell's doing the worst of it. Now a big flurry of kicks and down goes Cheryl. Goes up, second rope. Doing some old school rope work here. Leap off the rope and a big elbow drop. Hooks the leg. And it is over. Bell Sanders has the win. And more importantly, next week on the Queen's Court version of Grappler's Keep next week, Bell Sanders will be facing Warble for the Lady of Valor Women's Championship. That will be happening next stream. She will be able to cash that in and get the belt possibly around her waist one more time. You can see how happy she is with this victory. She knows what this means. She is only one match away from having the Lady of Valor belt around her waist once again. 3-star match. That one was a good one. And that will bring us to the end on the women's side here. So real quick, we are going to get things set up for the men's side here. I got the matches already planned out here. It's just a matter of setting them up here because I can't set them up, the men's matches up here ahead of time. So we'll just sit here and chat and talk while I get things arranged here. This won't take too long. All right, tag team here. Take them out. Come on. Stay up there. Now we need to go to custom superstars. We need him and him for one tag team. And we need him and him for that tag team. Make sure we have the announcer the way we want it. All right. And now for the next one here. Customize the participants here. It's created a rivalry that I don't want. So we will go to all right. We got that one versus get this one set up here. Hope you enjoyed those matches we had there for the first half. As we get things set up here for the next one. All right. All right, now we have another one here. Customize the match. The second part of our program, not the round table, the men's side of Grappler's Keep. So let's take a quick look at the no news on the men's side. So in our matches, we'll be starting off with the Lucha Gnomes going up against our team off the streets, Pierce Lincoln and Ethan Drake. They are, and right now I'm so befuddled, my mind is left me here. They are the back, that's right, the back alley boys. Sorry, stressful few moments here a little bit ago. My brain's not working great. So we got the Lucha Gnomes going up against the back alley boys. In singles action, Vin Blastine, escorted by his muse Aura, will be going up against Morduk. In men's tag team action, 2 of the 3 Kobolds and the Trenchcoat, Eenie and Meanie, will be going up against our team from the Wastelands, otherwise known as the Demolition Squad. Sorry, my brain's not working right now. I'm too busy thinking about other things. The other Kobold from the Trenchcoat, Miney, along with Mo, will be going up against Rulem in singles action. In tag team action, we will have the Paladins going up against our side. My brain is not working. I apologize, everyone. My brain's been on thinking about too many other things. We got Power and Glory going up against the Paladins. And then in our main event, the Dungeon Master is bearing the Hunter's Mark for the 3rd time, and he will do that up against our Fire Wizard, Kelran Sparkshard. Let's go ahead and get things going while my brain is still working. All right, we have Fantasy going up against Noir here, as our Lucha Gnomes will be going up against the Back Alley Boys. The Lucha Gnomes definitely have a lot of aerobatics in the standard luchador style in their matchups here, going against the sheer back alley grit and brawling of the Back Alley Boys. This is going to be an interesting contrast in styles. So let me get a quick drink here, and we will get this match started and return to Diet Water Arena. Coming out first, it is Traybar Twinback and Zalser Dark Belt. They are the Lucha Gnomes. And yes, I know all you D&D and fantasy fans, Gnomes are a lot shorter than this, but this was literally the shortest I could make them. Thanks, Wandering Silence. Sorry about the delay. Had a family emergency that had to be taken care of. So, fortunately, in editing, when we put this on YouTube, that extra on the break will be taken out. All right, looks like the Lucha Gnomes are ready. And coming out next, it is the Back Alley Boys. Yeah, everything's as okay as it can be. I don't want to go into the details, but something important was missing and we weren't able to find it, but we have a backup for it. So Ethan Drake comes out first. He's set and ready to go. Considers himself the Prince of the Boulevard, although most consider him just to be a standard street thug. And now coming out is the muscle behind the man, Pierce Lincoln. He is Ethan Drake's enforcer. As a team, they are the Back Alley Boys.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 437 pounds, the Brawling Brutes.
What Ethan lacks in muscular strength, he makes up for with his cocky attitude. And Pierce Lincoln makes up for the rest. Okay, I swallowed that one wrong. And looks like the Back Alley Boys are getting themselves ready to go, trying to get the crowd hyped up as we start the round table. The men's side here of Grappler's Keep, we divided into the men's and the women's, so that way we get equal number of matches for both in easily. And looks like it's going to be Zalser starting out against Pierce Lincoln. There's the bell, and here we go. And Pierce wastes no time, scoops him. Oh, nice little flip there by Zalser. Tries to start something, but Pierce gets him in the back before he hits the ropes. Not a bad strategy. Then the big old European uppercut. Zalser comes back with some strength strikes of his own. Don't overlook the power these Gnomes can have. Has a big series of strikes and a sit-out power slam. A sit-out body slam there. Zalser not afraid to show some strength if he needs to. Big boots to the face. Grabs the legs, but nope. Pierce kicks him away. Waits for Zalser to crawl over to the corner. Now comes after him. Big boot across the face. Putting that muscular power in. Grabs him by the arm. Stomps to the back. And now a boot to the face. Throws him down. Hammerlocks the arm. And he's going to stretch the arm all the way back by grabbing the fingers even. And follows it with a double knee shot to the back. And with that, there's the tag, and in comes Ethan Drake. Comes in with a big boot kick, goes for the pin, but doesn't even get a 1 count. Ethan thought he had plenty of shock there, but no. Scoops up Zalser, going for an electric chair drop, it looks like, but Zalser punches his way free, wraps from behind, shot to the back, hard whip into the ropes, and a nice little shot there, into the ropes, springboard moonsault. Hooks the leg for the pin, but only a 1 count. Grabs Ethan by the leg. Stump puller one way and one the other way, the wrong way. Pulls him up to his feet. Springs up. Hurricane Rana. He's got him set up for the gnome splash. Here it comes. Nope. Ethan was ready for it. Grabs him by the legs and pulls him out. Ethan set him up for it. Pulls him up to his feet. Zalcer still has control. Hard whip into the corner. Big clubbing forearm shot. Ethan clubs right back with a forearm of his own. And nope. Zalcer reverses the whip into the enemy corner. Falls with a big clothesline. Pulls Ethan up to his feet. Hard whip into the corner. Sets him up, hooks the leg on the rope, an undefended kick. Going after the leg there, and Ethan, nice old Missouri mule kick there, caught him from a surprise with the back turn, goes for a kick, Ethan ready, elbows the knee, and now Zalcer finds himself hard whipped into the corner. Pulls him out. Springboard enziguri. A little lucha move of his own there, hooks the leg for the pin. But only a 2 count. Zalcer gets up to his feet. They hook up. Zalcer goes for an eye rake. Not an usual move for them. That'd be more of an Ethan kind of move, but I guess he's got him scouted out of it. Puts him up on the ropes. Forearm shot there. Locks that throat up against the rope. Has to break before the count of 5, which he does. Hard whip into the corner again by Zalcer. Pulls him out. Scoops him up. Tree of woe time. Not a safe place to be. And now just has that boot right on the face, and down goes Ethan. Zalcer pulls him up to his feet. Forearm strike, another one. Another strike across the head. Big flurry of blows there. Pulls him up. Nice little sit-out slam again. And with that, there's the tag. And now we will see Trebar as Ethan pulls himself up on the ring apron. Shoulder blocked by Zalcer. Goes up. Sunset flips him onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats. Now grabs the leg. Going for a heel hook here. They're definitely going after the leg on Ethan. Trying to slow down the smaller of the two of their opponents. But nice spinning kick, desperation kick, it looked like, by Ethan there. Cuts Zalcer square. Throws him down into the steel steps, and Ethan rolls right back in. Strikes a pose, waiting for Zalcer to come back. Zalcer slowly taking his time, leaps over the rope. Ethan, springboard Superman punch. Cuts Trebar by surprise. Pulls him up to his feet. Hard whip, nope, reversed by Trebar into the corner. Tries to pull him out, but nope. Ethan hits him with the big forearm shot. Here's the tag. Puts him up on the top turnbuckle. They're both ready. Ethan has him up. Big suplex followed by a body splash from the top. Hooks the leg for the pin. And Zalcer's there before the ref can even start the count. Pierce chases him off. Looks like he chases off the ref. Nope, he's going to bring Ethan back in. And the ground and pound by Ethan. Pulls him up to his feet. Hard whip into the corner. Another quick tag. Pulls him out. Missile launch coming. Big shoulder block by Pierce. Pulls Zalcer up, has the arm up, unable to block the kicks, and massive forearm, diving forearm strike there. Pulls him up to his feet, has him up again, just trying to knock the air out. If you don't have much energy, you can't do a lot of flying around. Big stomp on the leg. Big war cry by Pierce. Goes after Zalcer, but nobody there, and a spinning kick to the gut by Trebar. Whips Pierce into the ropes, drops down, goes up, spinning around. Nice tilt-a-whirl DDT. Whips him hard into the corner. Braces him up, puts the leg up on the rope, hits the big kick. Goes for a kick. Pierce blocks it. Kicks back with his own. Another quick kick. Pulls him up. And before he can get the power bomb off, Trebar gets the punches to get loose. Whips Pierce. Nope, Pierce reverses him into the corner. Keeps an eye out where Zalcer is, and now he does a reciprocal kick to the leg. Pierce waits for him to come out. Hard whip all the way across town into the corner. Trebar elbows his way free. He's trying to get to the corner, but Pierce blocks him off. Whips him hard into the corner again. Here's the tag. Some double whip action here into the ropes. Huge back body drop. And followed by a quick stomp to the face. Into the rope. Redding boot soccer kick there. Ethan doing a little chest thumping here. Now goes outside the ring. Looked like he had something planned, but I think Pierce got in the way accidentally. Comes in with a big kick. Seriously strikes. Nice headlock. Again, trying to slow Trebar down, keep him from tagging. Zalcer rolls his way, rolls Ethan off of him, but Ethan's still in control, pulls him up. And now hard whipping to the corner again. Pulls him out. Springboard enziguri again. And with that, he's going to tag, bring in Pierce. Zalcer pops right back up. Zalcer tries to get free for a tag, but can't get there. Pierce cuts him off. Scoops him up, and now it's Trebar's time in the Tree of Woe. Big stomp to the face, but he kicks his way loose. Wraps around. Nice tilt-a-whirl into Fujiwara armbar. Pierce rolls loose. Trebar not quite strong enough to hold it. Punch to the gut, and now he's just trying to rip the face apart, it looks like, on Trebar. Throws him down. Now a big stomp to the back. And with that, there's the tag. Zalcer tags as well. In comes Trebar. Ethan runs in with a big old boot. Springboard Superman punch catches Zalcer by surprise. Pulls him up to his feet. Hard whip into the corner. And head first into the turnbuckle. Here's the tag. Zalcer going up top. Looks like we're going to see that double team finishing move again. Sets up the suplex. And now the body splash from the top. Hooks the leg, goes for the pin. And Trebar again is there for the save. Pierce chases Trebar off, giving Zalcer time to whip Pierce into the ropes. Leaps over, goes up. Nice neck breakers there. Goes for the pin. Got the 2 count, and Zalcer's bleeding. Something happened in that turnbuckle. Here's the tag, and here comes Trebar. Goes for a double axe handle, misses. Pierce rolls out of the way, pulls him up. Big, massive forearm shot. And now hooks the leg for the pin. But right before the 3 count, Trebar's able to grab the rope. Pierce protests, but he breaks the hold, breaks the pin, pulls him up. Hard whip into the corner. Pulls him up and out. He's going up second rope. Nice tornado DDT of his own. Waiting for him to get up. Big strike there, wraps him up. And hits the jackknife. Hooks the leg for the pin, but Zalcer's there for the save. And now Pierce goes after him, wraps him up. Drops him with the bitter end. And with that, there's the tag. Ethan has his choice. Trebar is the man of record in the ring, but Ethan goes after him and catches him by surprise. Hits him with the gutter snipe. Hooks the leg. The ref sees the pin. And Trebar kicks out. The ref maybe been there sooner. That might have been a win. He hit him with the gutter snipe. Almost took him out. Throws him hard into the corner. Goes for a kick. Trebar reverses him out. Now goes after Pierce. Strike to the head. Drop kicks him off the ring apron. Ethan comes out of the corner. Quick kick. Face plant. Straight down. Hooks the leg for the pin. but only a 1 count. Traybar hooks the head scissors. Some shots to the head. Catches him from behind. Wraps him up. Neck breaker. Comes up from behind again. Sets him up. Inverted DDT. And that looks like he's going to go tag. Brings in Zalcer. Ethan's back up to his feet. Comes in with this discus spin punch. Looks like he caught him right on the jaw there. Zalcer wasn't ready for it. Soccer kicks to the head. Now hooks the leg right in front of Traybar. And the match is over. So Traybar did not go for the save there. And the victory goes to the Back Alley Boys. You see Ethan's excited with the victory here. He knows how big this is. They're setting themselves up for positioning for Melee Madness, a 5-star match. This was a high-rated one, and for good reason, everyone. And now, with that start, we'll go to our next match here. Men's singles action here. We have Vin Blasteem, our Goliath Bard, going up against our super smart superhero Morduk. Yeah, that was an intense match. That could have that was going both ways pretty good. Back Alley Boys finally got it to work out. I think that kick caught Zalcer a little bit more square in the jaw than they anticipated, and I think Traybar may have wisely decided that Zalcer was knocked out, and there's no, even if he saved him, he wouldn't be able to save him forever. And not hard to know whether he was going to come out from or not. Looks like he nailed him pretty good with it. So we have our Bard going up against our superhero in singles action. Let's return back to Diet Water Arena. And coming out first is our Goliath Bard, who has felt a reawakening of his skills in the ring. He's more of a singer than a fighter. But his muse has returned to him. Aura, you see her there. And Vin has definitely been a different wrestler since. His weapons are usually his instruments rather than his fists. But he's shown that he can do a thing or two. Especially now with Aura by his side. Leading him to the ring. He says she inspires him with the song, with music, and now she inspires him at the side of the ring. And here he is, our heavy metal bard himself, Vin Blasteem. He has definitely attracted a crowd here in Grappler's Cape. He thinks there's nothing can stop him now with his muse at his side. Looks like they're just about ready to go. He's got that fire in his eyes. And here we go. Aura waits outside while Vin waits inside the ring. As here comes our super smart superhero, Morduk. Says he saved the world more times than it knows, and he's here to show that brains can defeat brawn every time if it proved right. Yeah. I definitely went with the high glow on her for obvious reasons. She's a muse. You gotta have some sort of celestial look to her, so I went overboard on it a little bit maybe. But here's Morduk wearing the crown. He is the current Baron of the Keep. He won the Coronation Tournament on the men's side, and he will wear that crown until the next tournament or someone challenges him for it. He's ready to go. He always has been a crowd favorite here. Alright, Vin looks like he's ready to go. Morduk looks set as well. Here's the bell. Here we go. And Morduk's not afraid to go in it, but Vin scoops him right up. Pulls him up and drops him hard onto the top rope as Ara watches with approval, holds the arm down. Big stomp onto the hands. Yeah. He may get a challenger for that crown soon. And I'm sorry that he annoys you, or maybe that's just part of the qualities he's got, so who knows? Maybe we'll see a heel turn from him in the future. Holds it as Vin keeps it going. Big stomp onto the hand. Another stomp. Definitely going after the hands there on Morduk. And now some more ground and pound. Vin says of his clan, he is the worst fighter and wrestler of his clan, but you wouldn't know it by seeing him here in the ring. Yeah, thanks. That was some art I had commissioned back in the early days when I was calling this Saving Throw Wrestling, but then I discovered Saving Throw was the name of a RPG group on YouTube, so I didn't want any flowback from on the name, so I changed to Grappler's Keep. Goes for a crippler crossface there, but Vin gets into the ropes. Ripcord knee shot. Hooks the leg. But it is the symbol that I also use for our big final PLE of the season, Dice Mania. And a big running boot by Vin just as Morduk was trying to set something up. Hard whip into the ropes. Swing and a miss. Comes in for the knee, misses, but the boot does not miss by Morduk. Grabs the leg. Massive stump puller the wrong way. Good idea, take the foundation away. Leaping knee drop. Measures things out. A big elbow shot. And a leaping moonsault. Yeah, I like to call the ring the dice tray. I'm going to work on the image to try to give it a 3D look so it looks like an actual dice tray. So it's going down. Nice spinning splash there by Morduk. Hooks the leg. Vin kicks out. I haven't got my art skills down that much yet. Lets out a war cry of his own. Grabs the arm. Slams it down. Big stomp to the arm. As I said earlier, you may have missed it wandering. We're not doing any rivalries as we go into Melee Madness, our version of Royal Rumble. I want to give everyone a good feature going into the match here as Ara's looking on with a little shock as she sees Morduk just taking Vin apart. Vin comes right back up, comes in with a few strikes of his own. I think Aura told him to get up and do something, pulls him up. Huge suplex, still has a hold of him, spins him around, and a massive over-the-shoulder drop. Lets out a huge war cry, and Morduk says he doesn't want any more of that and goes outside. Vin joins him on the Eldritch Blast safety mat, scoops him up. Nice little Northern Light suplex there. Big stomp to the face. That'll be if we have 6 regular streams, then it'll be that. So basically about a month and a half. Maybe, no, closer to almost 2 months from now. As long as we don't have any skipped weeks. So we do. This is the first of 6, and then on the 7th week it'll be that big shot there. Hooks him up, pulls him up, pump handle up to the shoulder, and brings him straight down. Hits him with the ovation. Goes for the pin. Only a 2 count. Big stomp. Vin thought he had him there. Big stomp to the back. And now going for the armbar. Going to try to make Morduk tap, but he's able to get in position. Rolls him over onto his back, punches his way loose. We'll see how much damage he's done to the arm. Nice spear there by Vin. Now he's just going for the blatant choke. Yeah, keep an eye on Discord. We'll be announcing every time that we go on. He's going to go up top rope. The big guy's up. Big, massive elbow drop from the top rope. Tries to scoop Marduk up. Grabs the leg. Flips him over. He's got the ankle lock in. But he's able to kick out. Marduk whips Vin into the ropes. Leaps over. Big leap. Drops down. He's ready. And a nice little sling blade. Caught him by surprise. Pulls him up. Vin punches his way out. Scoops him up. And a huge over-the-shoulder throw by Vin. Works his way to the corner. He's setting things up. Waiting for him to come. Tries to get the punch from behind, but Marduk heard it coming. Gets a strike in of his own. Brings him over to the ropes. Spins him around. Throws him through the ropes. See what Marduk's planning here. Ropes opposite side. Leading drop kick through the ropes. Caught him by surprise there. Pulls him up to his feet. And rolls him over right into a big super kick. Right there next to the announcer's booth. Elbow drop. Pulls him up to his feet. Leading Vin back in. Throws him back in the ring. Ara can't like what she's seeing here. As Marduk follows. Moves back. He's going up. And he hits the brain drain. Brings blood on Vin. Hooks the leg. You can see the shock on Ara's face. As Marduk gets the victory. And once again, Marduk's brains outdoes the brawn of Vin. Ara looking at Vin in shock. And he celebrates a victory. All right, we're going to go into tag team action here as two members of the Three Kobolds in a Trench Coat are going to be going up against the Demolition Squad here. We've got Eenie and Meanie along with their manager Mo. Will be taking on Scooter and Chaos. This should be an interesting matchup here. Scooter is more of a technical style. Chaos is all power. Eenie is technical skills as well. And Meanie, well, he's just the dirtiest wrestler in all of Grappler's Keep. So who knows what will happen from him. So, yeah, more shake your fist. You get to shake your fist at Marduk one more time. All right, let's go ahead and return back to Diet Water Arena for the tag team action. Coming out, it's two of the Three Kobolds and their man in the trench coat, Mo.
The following contest is a tag match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by the Boss Man at a combined weight of 310 pounds. The Blue.
All right, they are Kobolds planning to conquer the world for their manager, Mo. The man in the mask and the trench coat. Make their way inside. They're hoping to get themselves a victory here and show their prowess inside the ring and impress everybody for hopefully a good draw for Melee Madness. And now coming out will be their opponents out of the post-apocalyptic world of RPGs. Scooter and Chaos. They are the Demolition Squad. Scooter calls him, says he's the Baron of the Wasteland. He and Chaos, his bodyguard, were chased out.
At a combined weight of 525 pounds, Demolition!
They were chased out of the Wastelands. They are here as they prepare, while they wait and prepare to return to the Wastelands. Until then, we will be seeing them in the ring. Scooter's the ringleader. Chaos, the muscle at the bodyguard at his side. And they will be taking on the Kobolds here tonight. In tag team action, looks like it's going to be Chaos starting against, I believe that's Meanie. Yep, that's Meanie. And here we go. Meanie goes right after Chaos. Quick strike. Tries a attempt at a suplex there, but Chaos breaks that up, wraps him up, and hits a quick suplex of his own. The Kobolds are definitely giving away a size and strength advantage here. Chaos holding him up for Scooter to get the boot in. Quick snapmare. A little bit of a surfboard stretch here onto Meanie, who's able to rotate his way out, get to his feet. And nice little quick neck breaker out of nowhere onto Scooter. Wraps him up. Shot to the back. Hard whip into the corner. Shot from behind by Eenie before Meanie could even do anything. Big foot to the face. Another one. Spins around. And with that, he's going to tag. And here comes Eenie. Works his way around. Another boot to the face. And another. And he's going to go right for a pin. But only a 1 count. Mo was hoping he'd see something there. Didn't like that kick out. Maybe he thought the pin attempt was too soon. Hard whip into the corner. Another quick tag. The Kobolds are going to go for the quick tag route here. Double whip into the ropes. Big double back body drop. And now it's Meanie back in there, but a quick kick by Scooter gets him out. But Meanie slaps him across the face, takes control back. Brings him over to the ropes. Big forearm strike there. Another one. And another one. Scooter elbows his way loose. Springboard. Superman punch. And now he's going for the pin. Mo trying to get the crowd up and going on his side. It's hard to say who the crowd's for on this one. Not a 3 count anywhere close. Meanie elbows his way free. Wraps him up. Hard whip into the corner. Scooter elbows his way out. And now the long trip across town by Meanie. Puts the leg up on the rope. Gets the quick cheap shot in there. A big forearm strike. Meanie strikes back. Chaos gets him from behind. Now a quick arm bar. Wraps him around. And a massive clothesline. Almost flipped him. And with that, there's the tag to Chaos. Meanie's able to get to the tag as well. And here comes Eenie. And Enie's ready for Chaos, but Chaos just does a quick hip toss. Goes after Meanie, who still hasn't left the ring yet. Giving Meanie time to recover, but another massive clothesline again. Meanie still yet to get out of the ring, and he's not the legal person in the ring. Whips him hard into the corner. Now here comes Eenie. Striking back against Chaos. Shot to the back. Now into the ropes. Wraps him up. Skullcracker. Neck breaker. And now Chaos rolls out. Eenie rolls out. Chasing him down. Now he's going to come back inside the ring. Meanie still, the count begins for Meanie to finally get out of the ring. While Eenie comes back in, he's got Chaos. Another massive neck breaker. Big strike there. Wrapped up from behind. Reverses it into a skullcracker. He was going to go up top, but Chaos got up too quick. Big face plant straight down. Pulls him up. Looks like Chaos is already bleeding. Hard into the corner. Big strike there. Puts that big leg up. Massive shot. trying to take that foundation away. And another big face plant straight down. Scrapes the dust off as Mo watches. Pulls him up to his feet. Hard whip into the corner. Here's the tag. Meanie will be coming in. Another double whip here. Into the ropes. And another big double back body drop. Chaos trying to get to the tag. Meanie striking a pose. Gets him time for Scooter to come in. And a big clothesline. And down goes Meanie. Rolls outside the ring. Goes up top rope. Then decides he's going to go after Eenie instead as Chaos finally leaves the ring. Pulls him in off on the top rope. Clubs him down as the ref finally starts to count for Meanie to come in. And out of nowhere, a big kick onto Meanie just as he's walking in. Hook holds him down for the pin. Yeah, they're doing a lot better than one would have expected on the Demolition Squad. I think they're a little surprised as well. Now a big suplex, trying to put that power in. Meanie comes right back up. Hard whip into the ropes. Wraps him up, skull cracker, neck breaker again. It works, why not? Looks like Meanie might be bleeding a little bit too. Scooter has him, face plants him down as well. Pulls him up. Hard whip into the corner. Quick tag, here comes Chaos. We got a missile launch coming here. And nails him with the big shoulder. Chaos poses for the crowd. Now goes right back after Meanie. Pulls him up. Hard whip into the ropes. Into the corner, I mean. Has him wrapped up. Rams him in. And then a big belly-to-belly suplex. Threw him across the ring. Pulls him up to his feet. Another hard whip into the corner. Meanie's putting in some frequent flyer miles to that corner. Throwing in the turnbuckle, back into it again, scooped up, and a big German suplex. Pulls him up. A hard whip into the corner again. Lets out a big roar. Here's the tag. Here comes Scooter. And looks like we're going to have another smaller missile launch. Big body splash. Hooks the leg for the pin. Eenie comes in for the save. Not sure what kind of condition Meanie's in at this point here. As now comes the ground and pound as Mo watches, cringes a little bit himself. Meanie rolls outside, tags in Chaos. And Chaos goes right after big shoulder block onto Eenie. Meanie trying to take the turnbuckle off. Going for some dirty tricks here. Chaos catches him. And big backdrop right onto the ring apron. Followed by a big stomp. Meanie back up to his feet. Goes up. Quick Hurricane Rana. Caught him by surprise. Meanie gets back inside the ring wisely. Waits for Chaos. Wraps him up, but nope. Back body drop by Chaos, and he's going to tag Scooter back in. Big elbow drop, leaping elbow drop. Caught him by surprise. Didn't see it coming. Pulls him up to his feet. Hard whip into that corner again. Pulls him up. Tree of Woe time as Mo watches on with some concern. Has that boot right on the chin. Cutting the air off now. Holds him down for the pin. And it is over. No love for the Kobolds this time around. As the victory goes to the Demolition Squad. You can see Chaos bleeding from the beating he took there inside the ring. But they claim the victory nonetheless. 3.5 stars, not a bad match. All right, now we're going to go to singles action. We'll see the other member of the three Kobolds. Mo will be there for him as well, going up against our former holder of the men's hunter's mark, Rulem. This will be definitely a disparaging case of athletic event skills versus strength. versus brute strength. Let's see if this Kobold does any better. Let's see how Miney does. And he'll be coming in first.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by the Boss Man, representing the Brood from the pits of hell, weighing in at 220.
Eeny, meeny, miny, nope. That's the way it's setting up so far. Let's see if Miney can reverse that trend for the Kobolds. Oh, I need to take that stuff off the ring post there because I don't want any of the WWE names and character faces showing up. I didn't realize his face was, that Miz's face was showing up on that. So that's another thing I got to fix tonight, or in the before the next stream, as Miney gets himself set. All right, he's the single specialist for the three Kobolds. As there's the knock on the door, security team there with him to escort him to the ring. Here's our supervillain turned superhero. He is Rulem, making his penance and paying back to society by what he does here in Grappler's Keep. Has himself set and ready to go inside the pyro. He's gonna have this will be an interesting match here up against the Kobold. Our superhero going up against Fantasy. Rulem should be able to use his strength and power to his advantage, provided of course he can catch up to the speedy Kobold. Looks like he's got himself set and ready. Alright, looks like we're ready to go here. This is going to be a fun match to see what happens. Miney's all set and ready. Rulem seems to be focused as well. Here's the bell, and here we go. Miney tried to go for a rope move. Rulem cut him off and whips him towards the corner, hits the ref instead. He goes for some kicks. Miney gets out of the way, spins around. Nice neck drag takedown there, and now a neck breaker. He's got to be quick in chaining those moves together. Quick strike using some strength. Tries to wrap him up for some sort of sleeper maneuver. Nope. He's going to hit him with this kind of a leg sweep there instead. Big stomp. Knee to the back. He's got Rulem down. Good pot for him to be. He can't use that strength if he's down on the mat. Grabs him by the leg. Twists around. Big reverse leg drop right across the knee. Into the ropes. Goes for the body splash there. He went for the mini drop, but missed. And now here comes Rulem striking away. Massive back fist there. Whips Miney into the ropes. Drops down. Pops him up. Pop-up punch. Mo did not like that. You can see the reaction there. Pulls him up. Springboard Superman punch. Miney's not going to be able to take many of those. And now has both arms up, stomping the chest. Grabs him by the leg. And a big knee right in the hamstring. Another. And another, slowing the Kobold down. Goes for stomp, but misses. Miney gets out of the way. Again, going for a rope maneuver. Rulem cuts him off, now scoops him up. And drops him right onto the top rope. Has both arms out again, and a big, wicked knee strike there. Pulls him up again. Wraps him up, has him by the back of the neck, taking him to the corner. Hard into the turnbuckle he goes. And now pulls him out into the ropes. Spinning elbow shot there. Hooks the leg for the pin. Mo trying to get the crowd up on Miney's behalf. Doesn't even get to 2 count on the count. Whoops. Up and over the ropes onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats. Rulem comes after him. Miney tried to get a shot in, but Rulem's just too much power right now. Miney doesn't have an answer at the moment. Rulem comes back in. Miney's back up onto his feet. Both of them let out a war whoop, it looks like. Rulem lets him get back in. And he scoops him up on his shoulders. And Rulem just rolled snake eyes. Big basement drop kick to the chest, and Rulem is down. Pulls the arm out. Big stomp right on the shoulder. Big stomp again. Another stomp to the back. Grabs the arm, slams it down hard. Goes up, knee drop, misses. Nobody home. Rulem swing and a miss. Nice trip up there by the Kobold. Into the rope he goes. Leaps over. Scoops him up. Pancake. Flips him over. Grabs the leg, but nice. Kick to get out by Rulem. Big stomp. And Miney slow to get to his feet. Big flurry of kicks here, but Miney tried to stop him, but got hit with the other leg. Hard whip, no, reduces Rulem, and a double feet to the shoulders. Down he goes. Big double neck snap by Miney, and Rulem rolls out of the ring. Miney comes after him. Big flip. Hits the watch me fly over the top rope and down onto the mats outside the ring. Scoops him up. Reverse leg sweep. Big stomp to the chest. Measures him out. Basement drop kick to the head. Miney's chaining him together at the moment. Slam hard against the arm. And Miney's starting to feel it a little bit now. You can see it. Pulls him up to his feet. Throws him back inside the ring. Back in before the 8 count. He's going to go up top. Nope, he's too far away for the move he wanted to do. So instead, pulls him up to his feet. Goes up, went for the watch me fly, but missed. Big kick there by Rulem. Wraps him up. He's going to go for the dethroner. Has him up. And Mo watches as the slam comes down. Hooks the leg. Mo can't believe it. He had the setup move. It didn't. It missed it. And set up the opportunity for Rulem. A big win for him here. Miney was starting to put things together there, but then malfunction right there at the end, and you said it, Wandering. Boom. Hits him with the dethroner. Three stars nonetheless. Kobold's making good showing, but just can't quite turn the corner. And now we will go into tag team action here as we have the Paladins, former Knights of the Realm tag team champions, going up against our team from the cyberpunk realm, Power and Glory. Both of these teams are technical, but in different ways. So it should be a good matchup. They usually put on a good match between these 4 wrestlers here. So at least let's see what happens when we get them back inside the dice tray. Coming out first, they are Scandalon, Obadias IV, and Othniel. Paladins of the true light, here to help grant salvation through dedication in the ring. They are our paladins. Making their way down to the ring.
The following contest is a tag match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of
Yeah, I enjoy playing Paladins and Clerics are the two classes I tend to play the most. To me, they're both a lot of fun. Yeah, all it takes is get a couple of smites going, and those Paladins can really rack up the damage, as do our Paladins here. As they get themselves in position, to them the ring is holy, it is sacred, and should be respected and treated as such. And they do so as they prepare for their opponents to come to the ring. A monk is one I've always been interested to try. Or I've been tempted on a combination barbarian monk. I've thought that could be interesting. A hand-to-hand combat barbarian. Alright, here come their opponents out of the cyberverse. They hacked into this world to get here, and they're looking to bring their world here. Dynamo is the glory, Checkmate is the power. They are power and glory. Yeah.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 418 pounds, power and
Yeah. I've not played Monk or Sorcerer yet because with Sorcerer I was worried about having to keep track of Sorcerer points and all that, and I was worried that key points might be just as difficult, but it's also been a case of opportunity as well. As Power and Glory make their way into the ring. I've played a Warlock a few times. That's kind of fun, especially a Hexblade. I got one character he's a Hex and he's a Paladin and Hexblade Warlock at the same time. Been a fun character to play. Alright, looks like we're set to go here. It's going to be Scandalon starting off against Checkmate. There's the bell, and here we go. And Scandalon goes right after him. Big kick now, and a nice little hip toss there. Pulls him up. Hard whip into the corner. They're already going for the quick tags. The Paladins are notorious for that. Big double team shot there as Othniel takes over, but Checkmate fighting his way loose. Or tried to. Othniel still got him trapped in the corner. Whips him over to the other side. Pulls him up and already into the Tree of Woe. And just a big series of knees to the gut. And down goes Checkmate. Grabs him by the legs, but nope, he's able to kick Othniel off. Wraps him up. And nice twisting, going for a suplex, but a nice little twisting slam there. Pulls him up. And now he's going to go for a big power bomb. And with that, he's going to tag, and in comes Dynamo. And Othniel greets him with a big, massive clubbing forearm. Another big forearm shot. Dynamo goes to the ropes, misses, but while Othniel's going after Checkmate, now he's got Dynamo, whips him hard into the corner. Big gauntlet edge chop, and now just has the boots going. Dynamo kicks his way free, wraps him up. There's that twisting slam again. They both like it out of the Cyberverse, it looks like. Othniel slowly pulling himself up on the ring apron as Dynamo watches. Big forearm shot, another one. Wraps him up, a punch right to the head. Scandalon gets out of the way as a big backdrop onto the ring apron by Dynamo onto Othniel. Pulls him up. He's going to go for the shoulder twist. He's got it part way and completes it all the way around. But that Dynamo comes back in the ring. Looks like he will wait. Nope, he's going after Scandalon. Shot to the head. It's going to pick him up and backdrop him on the apron as well. Othniel's back to his feet. Dynamo wraps him up. There's that twisting slam again. Pulls him up to his feet. Big series of strikes here as they're working their way up the ramp into the retaining wall. Big stomp to the back. Now a big kick to the back as the count goes to 5. Othniel now gets control, throws Dynamo back inside the ring, almost hitting the ref. Comes in the other side, Dynamo ready with a stomp that misses. Othniel whips Dynamo hard into the corner. Pulls him up, throws him through the ropes. Springboard drop kick knocks him down. Looks like he maybe got a little acceleration help from Scandalon there. And as Dynamo's out, Othniel goes after checkmate. Scandalon goes after Dynamo. Othniel with the big backdrop on the ring apron as Dynamo takes out Scandalon. And Dynamo gets met with a huge drop kick coming around the corner. Dynamo throws Othniel back in the ring as we've got action all over the place. 3 count, shoulder block, rolls, tries to go for it, misses. Dynamo gets out of the way, but not out of all those strikes from Othniel, who quickly recovered, wraps the arm around the rope. And now a hard whip into the corner. Here's the tag. Scandalon coming in. We got us a missile launch here. Or maybe a javelin toss, more like it. And now gut wrench lift into a gut wrench suplex. Yeah, chaos all over the place here. Big stomp to the back. Pulls him up, knee to the jaw. You see Scandalon pointing at Dynamo there. Kind of bringing him down a peg or two. Wraps him up. Twists him over. Dynamo reverses the slam into the corner. Pulls him out and hard into the corner goes Scandalon. Looks like he's catching his breath. Looks a little winded here. Gets scooped up, puts foot on the top turnbuckle. Not a safe place for him to be. Forearm strike to the head. And now he's going upstairs. Let's see what he's got planned here. Massive flip off there. Looks like he took some damage himself. Pulls him up to his feet. Big forearm strike. Slams the arm down. Pulls him up. Goes for the head scissors. Big elbow shot. Pulls him up again. Head scissors again. And another elbow to the noggin. Flip it with into a body press. Only a 1 count on the pin attempt. Now a big stomp right on the shoulder. And with that, looks like he's had enough. And he will tag in checkmate, who goes after Scandalon with a big running clothesline. Checkmate trying to get the crowd up and going here as he waits for Scandalon. Now pulls him up to his feet. Brings him down. Has the leg hooked, trying to get a submission. Scandalon able to reverse over, punching the leg. Some sort of ankle lock of some sort that wasn't enough. You see Scandalon limping there a little bit. Now a big clothesline. Measures things out. Big knee drop right to the noggin. Pulls him up. And a big eye rake. You don't see that from the Paladins much. Wraps that arm around, hammer locks him down. Yeah, I saw that Flight of Seagulls haircut, and I thought that had to be someone from my Cyberpunk world there. Pulls him in, Scandalon into a lariat. Pulls him back up, swing and a miss. Scandalon taking advantage, kicks to the hamstring, slowing checkmate to slow checkmate down. Hard, nope, reverses the whip into the corner. Pulls him out, brings him up, and a buckle bomb right into the corner. Hooks the leg for the pin. Othniel was there for the save, but Scandalon kicked out first. Checkmate celebrates, allowing Scandalon to tag. No, he didn't tag. I thought there was a tag. The ref said no. Scandalon back up, picks him up, throws him into the ring corner. I thought there was a tag there. I guess not. Now hard whip into the corner. Sets him up. Hard into the turnbuckle again. Pulls him out again into the turnbuckle. Sets him up, and it's Tree of Woe time. I guess it's Flock of Seagulls, not Flight of Seagulls. I'm sorry. That was the name of the group from the 80s. Boot to the chin, and down he comes. Now one to the back of the head, stomp to the back of the head, and now it's ground and pound time. Hooks the leg for the pin, but only a 1 count. Again, hard into the corner. Checkmate elbows his way free. I think Scandalon may have been considering a tag there. Has him up on the shoulders. Big drop right down. Hit him with the code scramble. Now he's flexing. Here comes Othniel from behind. Massive clothesline shot. Checkmate tags in Dynamo as Othniel celebrates. Othniel's ready now. Things to turn. Big knee shot there. Only a 2 count. Springboard body splash. And Scandalon's there for the save. The body splash didn't work, neither did the recoil before it. He's trying to arm hooks. Scandalon has him in a submission. Up, we have an invasion here. We have a raid Encounter Online. Welcome Encounter Online. We are in the middle of a match here. We have the Paladins going up against our Cyberpunk team known as Power and Glory. Let me give you all a quick shout out here as the match continues. As Dynamo's taking it to Othniel right now. Just meet with Tori. She's our head waitress. She'll take you to our exclusive D&D private room so you can enjoy the matches as Othniel's coming back in. Give your orders to her. Virgil, our caramel cyborg, is our soda jerk. He'll get your drinks made up for you. And you can enjoy the matches as Othniel looks like he's a little bit tuckered. He's going to tag in Scandalon Obadias IV as he goes after Dynamo here. But Dynamo whips him into the corner. Big drop kick hold stops Scandalon in his tracks, but Scandalon flips him over the top rope, and now he's going to go after Checkmate. Big forearm strike. Picks him up, and a big backdrop onto the ring apron. Here comes Dynamo. Comes running in with a knee shot to their hello Encounter. Hello, other Doc. Hello, Coco Loco Faux Show. Yeah. This is an interesting wrestling universe. These are all characters from all sorts of tabletop RPG genres. So we have the Cyberverse going up against Paladins right here. So a great Mania matchup that no one ever talks about. Sure, I'd be love to hear about that, Hoosie. As Dynamo throws Scandalon into the ring. That would be great, especially if they were both younger. But that would still be a good match even these days. As a big boot by Dynamo. And now here comes Checkmate. And as Scandalon's trying to get to his feet. Rolls away from that shot from Checkmate. Hard whip into the corner. But Checkmate comes right back out. Shoulder blocks go nowhere. And a big boot from Checkmate out of nowhere. And Scandalon is bleeding. Has him up. Hits him with the hack, but before he can get the pin, Othniel's there for the save. Pulls him up to his feet. Hard whip, no. Scandalon reverses the whip into the corner. Pulls Checkmate out. Sets him there on the turnbuckle. Big shot to the gut. Goes up, second rope. What's he got planned there? He's just holding him down with the legs, stretching him out. And then down goes Checkmate onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats. Scandalon comes out after him. No, changes his mind, comes back in. Accidentally bumps into the ref. Now he goes after Dynamo. Another punch, a big punch. Wraps him up, pulls him up onto the top rope. Clubbing strike down. Checkmate swings and misses. And into the corner, nope. Ripcords him into a big elbow. Holds him down for the pin. But only a 2 count. Scandalon thought he had him there. Waits for Checkmate to get up. Hard whip into the corner. Takes his time coming in. And now has that big boot right on the chin. Trying to cut the airflow down for Checkmate. He's going to alley-oop him out of the corner. Big drop there. Measures him out. Big diving knee drop. Goes for a stomp, but Checkmate rolls out of the way. Checkmate, nasty drop kick. And with that, he's getting out and bringing Dynamo back in. Dynamo comes in with a boot of his own. Springboard flip, nails him with the springboard moonsault. Hooks the leg for the pin. But counts out at 2. Plenty of shock, but not enough awe. Pulls him down. Big stomp on the shoulder. Brings him up to his feet. Wraps him up. Goes for a, look like he's going for a half Nelson suplex there, but Scandalon breaks it up. Now gets whipped into the ropes. Drops down. Leapfrogs over. Waits. Pulls him up. Spine buster. Showing a little strength of his own as Scandalon rolls outside the ring. Dynamo waiting. Waiting for Scandalon to get up. It's going to come through. Leaping senton and nails him. Standing moonsault again. And with that, Dynamo's going to go back inside the ring. He may settle for a count out here. Nope. Looks like he wants to go after Othniel, but the ref's in the way. Now the ref's out of the way. He's staring Othniel down as Scandalon comes back in. Now he goes after Othniel. Now sees Scandalon come back in. Scoops him up into a fireman's carry. Nails him with the quick kick there, but Scandalon reverses things. Whip into the ropes. Drops down. Scoops him up. Goes for a belly-to-belly suplex, but Dynamo blocks that. Punches his way free. Quick kick. Hits him with the knee drop. Hits him with the ping. Goes for the pin. And Scandalon kicks out at 2. Dynamo thought he had him there. Pulls him up to his feet. Big super kick. Flips him over. Soccer kick to the back. Pulls him up. Scandalon kicks free. Scandalon in desperate need of a tag. Whips Dynamo into the corner. Pulls him out. Lifts him up. Stretches him out onto that top turnbuckle. Goes up. Has him out. And now has that boot right on that chin. Stretching him out. Kind of like an inverted torture rack. He breaks it by the 5 count. Now he's going to go over here to Checkmate. Punch to the head as Othniel goes after Dynamo. Lifts him up. Backdrop onto the ring apron. Othniel has Dynamo up in a fireman's carry, but punches his way free. Scandalon watches. Now Scandalon whips Dynamo into the corner and a big leg drop by Scandalon. See him holding his back there. He may have hurt himself in the process. Pulls Dynamo up. Has him by the back of the neck. Throws him back into the ring. Big boot by Scandalon. Pulls him up. Whips him hard into the corner. And here's the long-awaited tag to Othniel. Holds him up. Rams him in. And a double smite. Flips him over, hooks the leg for the pin, and Checkmate's there for the save. Checkmate quickly chased out of the ring by the ref. Othniel pulls Dynamo up to his feet. Quick kick, no. Dynamo blocks it, gets an elbow shot in on the leg. Scoops him up, nice Northern Light suplex. Still has a hold of him into another suplex. Slams him down, almost looked like he was going to go for a Three Amigos kind of move there, but just did the 2. Here's the tag, and Checkmate comes in. Othniel back up to his feet. Checkmate walks right into Hurricane Rana, gets right back up to his feet. And now hard into the corner goes checkmate. Othniel going the stomps right to the chest. Last one hitting on the shoulder. Another big stomp. It's going to pull him out. Alley-oops him. Not going to go for the pin off of it after all. Thought he was there at first. Pulls him up to his feet. Another hard whip into the corner. Pulls him out. Throws him out. Springboard as checkmate gets up and hits the drop kick. And down goes checkmate. Here's the tag. Scandalon is now the man of record in the ring. Checkmate gets up to his feet and Othniel's there waiting for it. Scandalon pulls Dynamo up. Big clubbing shot to the back. Now checkmate thrown back into the ring by Othniel. Big gauntlet chops there. Taking their toll. Whipping around. Nope, checkmate reverses it. Forearm shot comes out. Big forearm to the back. Big stomp to the back on Scandalon. Another boot to the head and another right where the bleeding already is. You see checkmate saying something to Dynamo, maybe trying to set something up. Now has him by the arm. Holds it down at the elbow. Big stomp right onto the hands. And now he's taking the turnbuckle off the corner. That could be lethal. If someone runs into that, holds him up. Big stomps to the chest, unable to protect because the arms are held. Big stomp to the gut. Another big stomp to the arm. Maybe that's what the conversation is about as Dynamo comes in. The ref has not seen the turnbuckle being taken off. Pulls him up to his feet. Wraps him up. Landslide slam there. Scandalon trying to get up to his feet on the mat as the ref starts the count. Dynamo comes in. There's that senton again. I think he missed that time. Scandalon saw it coming. Yeah, we got a bleeder. Nice spinning neck breaker by Scandalon. Pulls him up to his feet. Throws him back inside the ring. Scandalon strikes the salute. And now he comes back in the ring by the count of 5, wraps him up, slams him straight down. The ref is still not, I think the ref's seeing the turnbuckle now and he's fixing it. Big boot by Scandalon. Lets out a war cry and strikes the salute again. He's going to let Dynamo tag in checkmate. Checkmate runs in with the big clothesline and now hooks the leg for the pin. And it's over. And a big victory here tonight for Power and Glory. Big win for the Cyberverse here tonight over the Paladins. As they get on the corners there to celebrate a big victory. 4.5-star matches. That was a good one. We've had 1 5-star, and I think this is our first 4.5 of tonight. As we go into our final match here, our main event for the men's side. The Dungeon Master is the current holder of the Men's Hunter's Mark. For those of you not familiar with the Hunter's Mark, this is our fighting championship. Every time we have a stream, whether it's a regular show or a premium live event, the Hunter's Mark must be born. So, if you successfully bear the Hunter's Mark and win 4 matches in a row, you automatically get a title shot for either the Women's Lady of Valor Championship or the Men's Master of Melee Championship. This is the 3rd time the Dungeon Master will be bearing the Hunter's Mark with this reign of the title. He has held this belt once before, has won 4 times, and cashed it in and won the championship before. He knows it can be done, and he's going to try to do it. But standing in his way tonight is our High Elf Elemental Wizard, Killoran Sparkshard. Let's see if the Dungeon Master can keep his streak going here tonight as we return back to Diet Water Arena. See who comes out first. It'll be the one who's challenging, who feels every match he's in is nothing short of... Just asking. He is Kelleran Sparkshard. He is our high elf wizard. He specializes in elemental magic, especially fire spells. His Fireball DDT is a devastating finishing move. Alright, I need a drink of diet water here. Oh, sorry about this ad break, everyone. I'm going to dismiss that. We can go without an ad break here, as we do our intros here. We'll just let it come up later. And I apologize for those ahead of time, but that unfortunately is the price of doing business here on Twitch, unless you do a sub. And I may be doing... Yep, Diet Water is our sponsor. They have the naming rights for the arena, and they are the primary sponsor here of Hawkeye's Old Time Gaming Emporium. If you can't find a sponsor, you create one, which I did. As Kelleran works his way down towards the ring, he feels he's only the most glorious wizard in the realm. If you don't know for sure, just ask him. The only thing he loves more than his entry music is himself. It's ready to enter the ring here. Whirls before the crowd. They think sometimes he's a little bit corny, but he's got his followers. And they are nothing short of glorious, of course. Looks like he's just about set and ready to go. Alright, looks like he's finally ready to go here. And we'll be seeing his opponent, the one who holds the belt. He says he not only runs the game, he is the game. He is the Dungeon Master. There's the belt around his waist. Former Hunter's Mark champion, former Master of Melee Men's Championship. He hopes to get the be able to complete the run with the Hunter's Mark so he can get a shot once again for the Master of Melee belt, which is currently held by our Earth Genasi, Cleric of the Forge, Novar Xanatrone. But right now, the focus right now is, can the Dungeon Master keep the streak going? He's defended it twice. Can he defend it? Can he bear it a third time and keep it? He definitely gets a mixed reception. He gets a good combination of both cheers and boos from the crowd. Definitely does his best to try to get everybody up. looks like he's just about ready to go. All right, here we go. Let's hand things back to our ring announcer. This is the belt that they are competing for here tonight, the Men's Hunter's Mark. Samantha, it's all yours.
Introducing the challenger from Avalon, weighing in at 219 pounds, Calvin Sparks Shaw. And his opponent from Main Street, USA, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Men's Internet Fighting Champion, Dungeon Master.
All right, they've been announced to the crowd. They're excited to see this title match. We saw the Women's Hunter's Mark earlier, and now it's time for the men's. As he takes the belt, shows it to Killoran. Belt that I don't think he has held, if memory serves me correct. Holds it up for all to see. And with that, looks like we are ready to get started. Killoran looks relaxed and set. Dungeon Master's definitely got game face going here. And there's the bell, and here we go. And Killoran wastes no time. Hard whip into the corner. Big crossface on the Dungeon Master. Holds him up. Another big crossface. Gonna pull him out of the corner. It's alley-oop time. Killoran going right after the Dungeon Master early. A little styling and profiling. Maybe a little bit early for that as the DM gets up to his feet. Has him by the back neck. Nope. Dungeon Master elbows his way free. Hard whip into the corner. Wraps the arm around the top rope. Uses the middle one for some extra leverage till he's forced to break it. The hold, that is, not the arm. Goes up second rope. And a big knee shot from the second rope. As the Dungeon Master flexes for the crowd. Pulls Killoran up to his feet. Lifts him up. And drops him right onto the top rope. And now just going for a blatant chokehold here. Doing what he can to slow Killoran down. And now the ground and pound begins. Big stomp. And again going for the choke. Breaks it before the 5 count. He's just going for it again. He really doesn't care. All he wants to do, he just cares about winning, and that's it. Killoran trying to pull himself up in the corner. Here comes the Dungeon Master. Big running knee shot. Big stomp to the back. Started off with Killoran in control, but it quickly dissolved into the Dungeon Master. Some ground and pound, some more stomps there. Another one to the back. Wraps him up. Looks like he's going for the death save. Has the inverted figure 4 in. He's going to try and make Killoran submit. Slaps at the leg. Unhooks it. Gets himself free. We'll see how much damage he's done to the knee there on Killoran. Hard whip into the ropes. Drops down. Leapfrogs over. Grabs the arm and twists him into a nasty neck breaker. Killoran goes after him. Slams the DM down hard. Big stomp. Onto the arm. Waits for him, and a big running knee of his own. DM gets up to his feet, but gets whipped up and over the ropes onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats. Gets back up to his feet and gets a forearm shot in on Killoran before he can get set. Pulls him up, no short rest here. Throws Killoran back into the ring. Celebrates to the crowd, gives Killoran time to get up. Has it, but it gets a chokehold put on me. It's pulled in the ropes. Now it goes up top rope. Knee drop. I think he may have gotten some of Killoran, but it looked like he mostly missed. Nope, he's hooking the leg. He must have got him, but only a 1 count. Grabs him by the arm, holds it down. Big stomp on the hand. Another one. A third just to make sure. Pulls him up to his feet. Lifts him up, fireman's carry, but nope, Killoran floats over. Inverted DDT. Can Kelleran take advantage of the opportunity here? Big knee drop to the back of the head. Big stomp to the shoulder. Goes up for another knee drop, but nobody home. Dungeon Master takes advantage. Hard whip into the ropes. Drops down. Leapfrogs over. Grabs him by the leg, but nope. Kelleran pushes him off. And just an old-fashioned fist to the forehead here. Must be hard-headed. You saw the way he shook his head. Goes for the kick. Kelleran grabs the leg instead. Pulls him into a big clothesline. Massive drop kick. Took some out of Kelleran too on the landing, it looks like, as the DM gets up. Wraps him up. Tries to take him to a corner, but the DM elbows his way free once again. And now it's going to bring him into the corner. Hard into the turnbuckle. Rams the shoulder, another shoulder to the gut, and down goes Kelleran now. Boot across the face. Across his glorious face, and down goes Kelleran. The DM holds him down for the pin. But nope, kicks out at 2. The Dungeon Master thought he had him there. He's going to go for the death save again. As that inverted figure 4, going to try to make Kelleran tap out and get the victory that way. But no, he breaks the hold instead. Not sure why. Kelleran holding the knee, some damage done. Big leap and a knee drop. Waiting for Kelleran to get to his feet. There's the kick, hooking him up. He's going to go for the nat 20 and hits it. That's probably it for Kelleran now. Here's the pin. And it's over. The Dungeon Master has his 3rd successful bearing of the Hunter's Mark. Will he be able next week to do it a 4th time? As we saw Bill Sanders do tonight as he rips the belt away from the ref. So we already know Bill Sanders will be cashing in the Hunter's Mark next week against Warble for the Women's Championship. Will the Dungeon Master earn the right to do that next week against an opponent? We will find out. 3-star match. We've all had pretty good ones here for the most part. And that brings us to the end of another episode of Grappler Street. Hope you enjoyed all the matches, everyone. Again, I apologize for the big intermission break earlier due to some issues. Had some slight emergency that needed to be taken care of and all that, so we got delayed on the starting of the men's side of things. But I hope you all enjoyed the matches. Good ones here, and most importantly, my internet didn't give me any Twitch error messages this time around, so that's always a good thing. Maybe things have finally gotten fixed, or their Windows has updated itself, or OBS in a way that makes everything work better. So let's see, who can we possibly raid? Trooper can't still be on, is he? Let me double check here. Yes, he is. We're gonna go and see. Prax is on. I have a feeling he can't be done yet. We're gonna go raid my good friend Praxagorthus before you. Yeah. Hopefully things should work out. It's just kind of a strange thing going on that we got to take care of. We're gonna raid. I want to check this real quick. Is Trooper still on? Because if Trooper's still on, we're gonna go raid him. But he should be off. He should have been done by now. Nope, they are still going. We're going to go raid Trooper SJP. We haven't had a chance to do that in quite a while. Very good. Whoops. I need to cancel that. That's the wrong thing. Let's try this again. SJP. If you like what you see here, join us on Discord. The link is there in chat. We have sections to talk about all the different games that we do here. We have sections to show off any other creative endeavors you have going on. We also have a special section called the Prayer Closet. Here in this household, we definitely believe in the power of prayer. We know that it's real. We know that it's powerful. We know that it works. If you have a need, if you have a concern, if you have a request, please place it there in in the prayer closet, and we will be praying for you. And this is just a thoughts and prayers, then nobody does anything, because I keep a list of everything on Evernote so I can track what's going on, how God answers, and everything else. So please feel free to take advantage of that if you would like that kind of spiritual support. If it's something that's a little personal or private and you don't want all the internet to know about it, then just use the praying hands emoji. We'll take that as what we call an unspoken request, which means God knows what it is, you know what it is, we don't know, but we don't have to know. All we need to know is that the need is there, and we'll be praying for you just as hard as if we knew it was actually going on. So again, if you'd like that kind of spiritual support, please place that request there in the prayer closet. We'll be back. Our streaming schedule is as usual. It's going to be Monday nights will be family night at the Emporium, as my daughter Bonnie and I are going to be starting a new game, The House of Da Vinci. It looks like a very good puzzle game along the lines of The Room. We're looking forward to starting that on Monday. Wednesday, we'll finally return to Baldur's Gate 3 and our story of the legend of Ben de Mustaine, as we are trying to rescue Hope from the House of Hope and try to use the Orphic Hammer to help take care of things on Lae'zel's quest line. So we'll be doing that Wednesday. Saturdays, 1 p.m., you can catch me on Wandering DM's channel for Scion Birth of the New Gods, as our demigod characters are trying to save the world of the living by preventing the destruction of the land of the dead. We're currently in the Japanese hells right now as we try to repair damage that's been done there. And then we'll be back here next Saturday night for more Grappler's Keep, including that championship match, Warble against Bill Sanders for the Lady of Valor Championship. And will the Dungeon Master bear the Hunter's Mark a fourth time and earn a title shot against Novar Xanatrone? We will find out. Until then, let's go ahead and start the raid for Trooper SJP. And until next time, everyone, may green be the grass below you, may blue be the sky above you, may straight be the path before you, and warm be the hearts that love you. Good night, everybody.
It is the best Twitch channel that is secretly an old-timey ice cream parlor on either side of the Mississippi, or the Rockies. And you should hear about the specials. Monday nights is Bonnie's Bonbons, cream extravaganza with all the float sodas and sundaes you can shake a stick at. I can shake a stick at quite a lot of Sundays, but there is also a Fudge Rodin Sunday special on Tuesdays, and the famous 1, 2, 3 parfait on Wednesdays, where wrestlers meet up in the squared circle to work out their differences with some healthy wrestling-style fisticuffs. It is all good, clean fun. Hawkeye's old-time gaming emporium. Their milkshakes bring all the gamers to the yard, and their content is more exciting than any Nickelodeon. Take your horse and buggy to their address, twitch.tv/KY Hawkeye.
This has been a Diet Water production.